This session, we're going to talk about something that we don't always notice. It can be kind of hard to spot. So it's not rejection, it's not quite fear, but it's this sense of withholding. So if you've ever had something that you wanted to share and then talked yourself out of it, it could have been a post or an offer or telling somebody how you really felt. Maybe it was finally asking for something that you wanted, and somewhere inside your body whispered, "Not yet. Wait, what if they don't like it? What if they say no?" It's like this contraction that takes place. What if they think differently about me afterward? For me, I always tie this back to my good girl syndrome, which always has this feeling of like people around you saying that if you're good, then they'll continue to love you. If you're good, I love you. And so if you're not good, it can feel like there won't be any love there, especially if you're a projector. Look in your gene keys and see if you carry gene key 49, or if you have an undefined ego. This can become a really familiar pattern for you. The nervous system, it just quietly starts to believe like if they reject what I'm offering, then they're rejecting me. And so today we're going to go into that and gently separate those two things. And we'll start again with the karate chop. Even though I've learned to protect myself by holding back, I deeply and completely honor how much my heart longs to be received. Even though rejection feels deeply personal sometimes, I choose to meet myself with compassion. And even though part of me believes it's safer to not offer myself, maybe I'm ready to see another possibility. Then we'll move to the eyebrow. I notice myself holding back. It's like I almost share, and then I stop. I pull the reins. I almost speak, and then I feel contraction and I get quiet. I almost let myself be seen, and then I pull away. I know this feeling. Part of me wants to protect my heart. So I withhold first for that protection. It feels like if I never ask, then they can't say no. And if I never share, then they can't reject me. And if I stay small, it feels like that means I get to stay safe. But in this moment, I'm willing to look deeper in this situation. In this moment, I'm willing to look deeper into this feeling. What am I actually protecting? Am I protecting my heart? Or am I protecting an old story? The story that rejection defines who I am? Am I protecting the story that someone's response can determine my own worth? It feels like I've believed that story for a long time, which makes me realize no wonder I've been holding back. Of course I learned this. I've wanted to belong, and I wanted to be chosen. I wanted to be recognized. I wanted to know that I matter and that I'm chosen. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't need to shame this part of myself either. I choose in this moment just to simply hold it with love. So then I can ask myself, what if rejection isn't the whole story? What if every person isn't meant to choose me? What if my work isn't for everyone? And what if that's actually okay? I can also ask myself, what if that discernment goes both ways? I'm choosing to. And I can recognize that not every door is mine to walk through. And not every person is mine to serve. And the more I put myself out there, the more truthful I say my message, the more they're able to actually choose me for who I am and what I do. So maybe my job isn't to control the response. Maybe my job then is just showing up honestly and letting people decide, and even letting life decide. And honoring it and accepting that I don't need universal acceptance. I only need my own alignment, which means I can trust what resonates and I can release everything else. This makes me feel like I don't have to withhold my heart. I don't have to earn permission to be seen. And I don't have to wait until everyone approves. All I need to focus on is offering what feels true for me, and I can let it be received or not. Either way, I am choosing to remain connected to myself, to deeply trust and honor myself, and to remember in every moment of the day that my worth doesn't rise or fall with someone else's response. My heart is safe with me. And then from there, let's take that deep breath in. I always like to let the body move however it wants to. Noticing the chest here and the part of you that spent years trying to be safe by staying hidden. And just remembering and gently reminding ourselves that we don't have to force ourselves into anything. We don't have to force ourselves into visibility or convince ourselves that rejection doesn't hurt. We're just remembering something new, someone else's response is merely information. It's not who we are. It's not our value or our worth. It's just their response that they get to have. And we don't have to let that penetrate who it feels like we are. And from here, feel your feet beneath you. Come back to that breath. Feel your heart. And just remember that. And remember that it has never needed unanimous approval to be worthy of being shared. And this is such a great reminder of how and where our business is medicine, and showing us these things that we want to remember to be gentle with ourselves around and work with the pattern beneath the fear.